everybody, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Lorelei from Lorelei Inc. And today I'm proud to present to you a physical product that I have created. I've been wanting to create what you call art journaling or scrapbook ephemera. I can't pronounce it correctly, but basically it's collage paper or pieces. It can be cardstock, physical paper, it can be numerous things. And yes, you can buy them at the store, and they're usually $10. The Tim Holtz, there's one from Tim Holtz that I purchased, and it's probably the only one that I have purchased from the store, because not every piece in there, I absolutely love it and can get use out of it. I have to find a way to use it, if that makes sense. But nevertheless, his items are gorgeous. I don't think I have any in this book because I have to think to use them. Now, what I created is an alphabet set. I'm calling it the Whimsical Alphabet Set, and it comes A through Z, and you get 5 extra color blocks to do whatever you want with. You can make your own letter, or if you use a letter again and you really like that letter, you could do that. Or I cut this one in half and you could collage with it. You could write your name with it. I did a quote with this one. She designed a life she loves. So you could do whatever you want with these extra 5. And then the letters, I designed them so that if you did have a blank sheet of paper or journal page, you wouldn't necessarily have to worry about cutting completely out of the white. There's no black rim, there's nothing there to really give you a guideline, because you don't necessarily need it. Say you don't have the simple set of a book, watercolors, your pen, your brush. This is like the simple set from my original video. Say you don't have the watercolors and you just have a book and a pen. You can easily use these to add color and texture to your art or your journal and continue writing. The way that I plan to use these is to start every day. I usually use the word it's or today, so a lot of I's and T's, but you could also use it for, like, this page right here is for the theme of the page. It's been a model day because that day was exceptionally good. I didn't even date it. I'll have to date that then. But yeah, you can use it for that. On the blank page, I used it for what I'm thankful for in 2018. Since it is November, I want to kind of take a step back and think about what I'm thankful for. Say you only have one pen, you can doodle, you can do different fonts, you can do cursive, you can use your undominant hand if you want to try, or you can have someone else write something. If you're thankful for them, have them write their name in the book. Another idea is, because it is also my birthday month, I put in a little page about me. How to make myself feel good. It's a good vibe, feel good page, just from a journal. Like once a year, every year, I think you owe it to yourself to kind of give yourself a little fist pump, be your own cheerleader, and describe yourself and what you like about yourself. You could even go on the other spectrum and think of things that you don't like about yourself and you want to change them. I might do that, because then you're going to work on your self-development, which I'm just now kind of experiencing. So, but in this set, you get 3 pages. You get 2 of these pages because they are a larger one. And you can print them on cardstock or regular paper. I don't have a fancy printer. It's a very standard HP printer. When I made these, I did make the quality really high, so it takes a couple of minutes to print out. I will put the make of my printer here, like in type word font. I don't think it's available anymore, but I will put in the comment bar below the equivalent to what my printer is. So if you are worried about the quality or the details and you think your printer won't do it, I guarantee your printer will be able to do it, because I didn't want to buy a new printer to make out beautiful printouts. Yeah, there's slight striping in this because my ink is dying. I use my ink until it's completely gone and then recycle the cartridge out. So you get these 2 pages, which you can definitely tell is a little bit more vibrant on cardstock. So I would print on cardstock, unless if you like the look of paper. And you can even get a crinkle out of it depending on how you decide to place it on your journal. You also get this page, which is smaller lettering, and you get 5 more colors. So you get a bonus 10 pieces of color blocks that you can do whatever your heart desires with. Now this is about 1.5 inch square, and this is about 1 inch square. So this isn't a very large book, but it's also not a tiny book. So, because like the cool thing that I'm researching now is micro journaling. You could easily use this in micro journaling. This might be a little bit too big, but you can also, let me find it. Oh, there you are. You can cut out just the letters, and this is like a little V. So you can really expand your way to use it, and that's going to save you space if you have a tiny or passport journal or even smaller. Other ways you could use this is, I used this and I ripped it. I kind of turned it into a watermelon by accident, creative license vibe, if that makes sense. Another way you could use them is just to rip the edges off, which I'll show you how to rip edges off. I learned this in another video, and who I learned it from, I don't remember, I apologize. But you simply, this one's already started. You want to use a ruler for this. You could freehand it if you wanted to, but it's easier with a ruler, and you have to use a lot of pressure on the ruler side to get some clean stuff. And whatever side you want to rip, you want it on this side. So it's pretty easy. It can take some time though, but for me, I first was playing with these with my daughter, and she got sad. She got upset that I cut them out, and then she was upset that I didn't keep cutting them out because I had 6 pages to do. And so my suggestion is, depending on your organization level, I would cut them out as you want to use them, or cut them out in rows and then use them as needed. Unless if you are planning to use, like, do your name, cut out just your name and leave the rest together, because you will lose them or they will get lost, if that makes sense. So I'm just simply tearing this apart, and you really have to keep pressure on that ruler to get it. And I mean, you can use tweezers and all kinds of stuff depending on the look you want. Now, if you cannot get something, there's another way to reverse the ruler. Oh, think about this for a second. I need to do my nails again. They're starting to get too long. So yeah, you can reverse it and do it that way to get it a little closer, but it's not going to be as dicey of an edge. It's a very straight edge, but that doesn't bother me. So you can do it however you want. On this journal spread that I created was just simple watercolors and some of my markers to add a little bit of bling. But what I've noticed, if I'm not really paying attention to my journal spreads that I'm creating, one side will be very vibrant and the other side will be calmer, because I guess that's the 2 sides of me. So what I did was, on both sides I did the gold edging to kind of bring the pages together, and then there's a lot of pink and purples on this. I did a lot of pink and purple dots so that it all blends back together. Now you could definitely design these as 2 different pages, but you would want to use 2 different color schemes even though you painted it or watercolored it at the same time, if that makes sense. So, but these, another thing that I wanted to do with these is, when I'm done with them, yes, I have a number 2 on the front because this is book number 2, but I wanted another identification on the back just in case it was laying flat. I don't know how I'm going to store these yet since this is only number 2, but I wanted the second letter on here. So after 26 books, A through Z, I'll have to decide what I want to do with this. I could do A and then do a number 2 up there. So, however you want. But I wanted that too. And I did the gold edging just because I didn't want to fussy cut out the white, but I didn't want it to be just straight white. So that's the style I like. You could do it with colored pencils, you could do it with paint, you could do it with a smudge of product that you like. You could spray it just to blend it in with the background, whatever you're thinking. So, but yeah, I'm super excited that I made these. I will show you the original items, and I did like ruler hand draw these. This one I didn't like, so I made a new one, but I hand drew pretty much all of these, and then I candy striped or zigzagged them the way I liked them. And I think they're not perfect. They're not I think they're clean enough that they look nice on a printout. I don't know. I don't think they need to be perfect, like a perfect font to be nice. And then here's one of the backgrounds that I made. And I made these using gelatos as the main item. I took 2 different colors and I smudged them out. Sometimes 3, because I was getting a lot of the same colors, because I have a lot of pinks. Don't ask me why. And then I used gelatos as mark making, and I smudged it more. I used a little bit of watercolor for the line work and the dots, and then I sprayed it with some gold paint. The glitter doesn't obviously come through, but I don't think it matters. Let me see. I have to find it. Let me find this one, because this one's the one that's super prominent with that sparkle. You can kind of see it, I mean, on the outer edges, but under the Z, you're not going to see it. I still like how these turned out, even though they're not as vibrant. As I said, my printer has a scanner. It does what it needs to do, and I think it looks great. Maybe sometime one day I'll invest in a better scanner, but I don't need a better one. It does its job great, and these can always turn into numerous other things to create off of and to make more art collaging ephemera items, or I could use them for myself. I could even turn these into artist trading coins, because they're almost the size that I need. I mean, some of them will get cut off, but I have no idea what just happened. The bunny ran. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that this inspires you to purchase them and create beautiful collages, word phrases, quotes. I hope you like the color blocks that you got as a bonus. I do. I think that you can really go above and beyond with them. So if you do decide to purchase these and you would like to share your spreads on Instagram, my Instagram name is @Lorelei Inc. And you can find that in the bottom bar or comment section, not the comment section, the information box below, and then on the very end screen is all my social media info. So I wanted to take a second to say thank you for watching my videos. I know I only have, this will be my 3rd one. But I have fun with it. I don't have a snowball effect yet where I have to keep filming. When I do film, I want it to be fully informational, not just journal with me and chit chat, other than my Saturday vibes. Because, yeah, you can watch somebody journal all day long, but are you going to sit and journal with them? I don't know. You do learn techniques when you journal with people, but it takes more time, I think. I don't know how to explain it. But yeah, so I hope you are inspired to journal from this, and these are also useful to you too. So thank you so much for watching, and have a great day. Bye! one more thing I have to say. So since this is my first printout, and if anybody does want to comment, if you comment below, we can try to get a hold of one another through email, and I can give you 10% off a digital download. This is a digital download. I don't know if I mentioned that. I did talk about printing it, so you printing it yourself. So this is a digital download. You can get 10% off. If I have 10 or more people comment, one lucky person will win it for free. So let's see if that works. If not, I'm not worried about it. I would rather somebody find this video, enjoy it, and earn something for free or 10% off. So if not, I will not be upset about it. So that's okay. So now this is the real goodbye, and I will see you on my next video.